Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we will discuss about frozen shoulder. So basically in this video we will discuss about what are the top 5 homeopathic remedies for frozen shoulder treatment. So as you can see here on the screen, these are the top 5 homeopathic medicines which are used for the permanent treatment of frozen shoulder. So they are RHUS.TOX, Sanguinaria Cantensis, Ferrum Metallicum, Brainia Alba and CAUSTICum. So basically we will discuss about them. So let's start our today's video, that is on how you can treat frozen shoulder with homeopathic medicines. Focus about what is frozen shoulder, the things that you should know about frozen shoulder. So frozen shoulder or adhesive capsulitis is a chronic condition that causes severe pain and stiffness in the shoulder joint. It usually begins gradually and it worsens over time and it's slow to recover. And the condition is self-limiting and it usually resolves on its own, and it can take a lot of time, thereby making the condition disabling. Over a time, shoulder become hard to move and one may experience an extreme problem in working and performing daily life activities for an extended period of time. So homeopathic medicines for frozen shoulder can help relieving the presenting symptoms of the conditions and also hold an advantage over other symptoms of medicines to aid treatment for the underlying cause. Now let's talk about those top 5 homeopathic medicines which are used for the treatment of frozen shoulder, or you can say adhesive capsulitis. So Sorostox is a top grade medicine for frozen shoulder. It is a medicine which is prepared from the fresh leaves of a plant which belongs to Anacardiaceae family. And RHUS.TOX is a wonderful medicine that can help to relieve long-standing cases of marked stiffness in the shoulder joint. The shoulder is too stiff to move. The stiffness of shoulder gets usually better by warmth application in cases where motion and massages tend to offer relief in the stiffness. There is a severe tearing, shooting pain in the top of the shoulder, and the pains get worse during cold and the wet weather. And the pains become severe during the rest, especially in the night, preventing the patient to fall asleep. There is a constant feeling of pressure on the shoulder, like a heavy weight is placed upon them. So the key indications for using RHUS.TOX is stiffness of the shoulder, tearing and the shooting pain in the shoulder joint, pains getting better by movement of the shoulder. So on the basis of these symptoms, you can prescribe RHUS.TOX to your patient for frozen shoulder. Medicine that is used for permanent treatment of frozen shoulder is Sanguinaria Cantensis. Now let's talk about it. So for right-sided frozen shoulder or adhesive capsulitis, Sanguinaria Cantensis is derived from the plant that is bloodroot of family Peppereaceae. Sanguinaria Cantensis is a great remedy which shows an affinity towards the pains which are occurring in right shoulder. Pains are present in the top of the right shoulder, and pains usually get worse during the night and while attempting to turn in the bed. The patient feels great difficulty to raise the arm on account of distressing pains. And the key indications for using Sanguinaria Cantensis are: right shoulder is affected, there is nightly aggravation of the pain, and there is difficulty in raising the arm. So on the basis of these symptoms, you can prescribe Sanguinaria Cantensis to your patient for frozen shoulder, especially right shoulder. Now third medicine is Ferrum Metallicum. Now let's talk about it. So for left-sided frozen shoulder, Ferrum Metallicum is an amazing remedy for treating a complaint of left-sided frozen shoulder. There is a pain in the left shoulder which is constantly present, and pain is of drawing, shooting, tearing and limbing character. Pains are usually shooting downwards and travel down the arm, and patient may feel it impossible to raise the arm. The person requiring this remedy feels extremely heaviness in the shoulder joint. There is slow movement of the shoulder, gradually improves the condition, and the warmth can be given to relieve the pains. And pains get aggravated in bed. The patient has to get up and move about slowly to get some relief. Now let's talk about the key indications. So, for left side shoulder is affected, aggravation of pain by motion, pains get better by warmth. So on the basis of these symptoms, you can prescribe this medicine to your patient for treating permanently this condition, which is called as frozen shoulder. Now fourth medicine, let's talk about it, that is Brainia Alba. So for pains getting worse from least motion, Brainia is prepared from the plant, that is wild hope, which belongs to the family Cucurbitaceae. And Brainia is an excellent remedy in cases where the pain in the shoulder get worse from the least motion. Pains are sharp and tearing in character, which usually get worse upon by touching and by applying pressure. Relief of the pain takes place after the patient has complete rest. And the applications of the warmth can also be helpful in relieving the pains in the shoulder. And there is a painful pressure on the top of the shoulder joint. There is stiffness present in the shoulder joints. So on the basis of these symptoms, you can prescribe Brainia Alba to your patient for treating frozen. Now our last medicine for treatment of frozen shoulder is Causticum. So let's talk about it. So for pains in the morning, Causticum is a very good remedy in treating the cases of frozen shoulder where pain in the shoulder are worse in the morning. The patient may experience great discomfort and difficulty in moving the shoulder. There is a constant feeling of pressure and heaviness on shoulders. Pain, which is of dull, aching in character, is present in the shoulder and usually getting worse on symptoms. You can prescribe Causticum to your patient for treating frozen shoulder condition. So that's all in this video. We have discussed about what are the top 5 homeopathic medicines that you can use for permanent treatment of frozen shoulder, or you can say adhesive capsules, in our next video. Till then, stay connected with us for more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below, and yes, press the bell icon for more updates. Stay safe, stay healthy and stay tension free. Practice meditation, exercise, yogas, pranayams and aerobic exercises daily at least for 3 hours. And yes, thanks for